Hey PenguinTeen fans, we're back. It's been a while, but it's time for another edition of the Friday Five. I'm Kara, and this is
Alora. And we're here. We have so much news. We have so much stuff's been happening. It's been wild. We have so many new books. We've got authors on tour. We've got new book announcements, stuff for next year. So get ready because we have a wild ride for you.
plus some Halloween spookiness.
Your nails look great, by the way.
Thank you.
Just in this week, we've got some breaking news. We have a new book from Gayle Forman coming in 2018. We are so excited. I can't even believe it. I can't wait for you guys to read this new book from Gayle. You know her from If I Stay,
Where She Went,
Just One Day,
Just 1 Year,
Just One Night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I Was Here was her most recent. But it hasn't been just 1 year. It's been several years since Gayle has a new book out. And that's why we are so pumped to tell you about I Have Lost My Way. That's such a Gayle title,
I know,
too.
such a good title.
It goes right in with the theme of them. We'll let you guys know. Alora and I have started reading it. And it is just quintessential Gayle. It just feels like a Gayle book. And I just trust her from page one.
The story follows three teenagers and they meet sort of serendipitously in Central Park, as you do. They literally collide, their worlds collide, and each one is sort of trying to find their way.
See what she did there?
Yep. And they meet, and there's romance, there's teen angst, there's just everything you love about a Gayle novel is in this, and it's so good.
And just reading it, sometimes with multiple points of view, you will definitely favor one character over the other. This is a story where I care equally about all three characters.
Couldn't pick a favorite.
Every time I leave one character, I'm like, wait, go back. I want to know what Freya's up to.
Yeah.
And the way that they intersect and just get to know each other and like really connect on a deep level just with one day. It's astounding, and just Gayle is so talented at bringing these stories to life that are like just contemporary and real, and they just make me feel so many things.
I know, seriously. I know. I loved all of the characters. They were all so different. They each had very different life experiences, but they come together on these similarities, and you can see the parallels in each narrative, and it's just so good. We're so excited for you guys to read it. So it's coming in April 2018, so I know we've got a little longer to wait, but we're really excited, and stay tuned because we'll be revealing the cover at some point soon. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see that. We have not gotten to see that.
We haven't gotten to see that. We haven't gotten that far. We're not that cool, but
we're trying though.
Yeah, we're getting in there.
We're around the office, like looking in printers, hoping I see it.
Hasn't worked out so far, but like we'll keep you posted.
Yes. So some things have changed since the last time we did Friday Five. Just this small book by John Green. Turtles All the Way Down. It's out in the world now.
We're so excited.
So exciting. And it's also a #1 New York Times bestseller for 2 weeks running now.
Like that.
Woohoo! So it's been Turtle Mania here at the Penguin offices. And we're so excited that you guys have all had the chance to read it. And if you've not read it yet, what are you doing?
Yeah,
it's time. We want to talk to you about it. So, Alora, how did you feel reading Turtles now that we can talk about it?
Now that we can legitimately talk about it. I've been holding this in for a long time. Yes. I loved it so much. I loved Aza, and I really felt for her. She broke my heart. I also love Daisy. I feel like she's like the best friend character, and I love their friendship. It was just very real to me, the like friend back and forth struggles. Also.
I'm a masochist, so when it did come out, I decided to just read the last chapter again, which destroyed me the first read and then just killed me the second time around. It's so beautiful. I think it's my favorite John ending.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but just the way that it wraps things up and also opens them.
I read it on a plane, and like the flight attendant kept like looking at me, and I was like,
I was on a train the first time I read it. This is bad.
I also read T-Fios on a plane, and like I just need to stop. I was in the corner next to like a young couple, and I was like, enjoy your love.
Enjoy your love. So we want to know what you guys think about Turtles All the Way Down. Tell us in the comments. Shout it on Twitter.
John is still on tour, which is also, he's been going all over the country, 19 cities, which is wild. They're on a tour bus. I don't know if you've seen photos, but if you haven't, it's kind of amazing. He also just posted a video of a tour bus tour?
Yes.
Bus tour bus. One of those two things. There's still tickets left for cities on the West Coast, so check it out. If you haven't gotten to see him yet, you live over there, you might want to do that because it's pretty amazing. We saw his tour here in New York, or his tour stop, and it was incredible. I cried more than once. I laughed a lot. I sang.
Yes.
So pretty great.
And there was a turtle on stage.
There was a turtle on stage. Also, John's hiding little plastic turtles all around. Watch his Instagram stories because he lets you know. They all seem like very remote places. I'm like, who's finding these? But like, props to whoever does. I feel like there are some dedicated fans out there.
Another place that you can share your turtles love after you've read it, there's a lot of bookstores that are doing comeback events. So check it out with your local indie bookstores to see the closest stop for you, and you can meet up with other John Green fans and get some cool stuff too.
We've had a lot of books come out this October. So many so far that are so good. Tara, here's the challenge. Do you think you can explain each of your books in one line, just short?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The confidence is strong with this one. Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie Dow. It's an East Asian fantasy evil queen retelling.
I have Melinda Lowe's A Line in the Dark. This is a fast-paced thriller.
We have Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Bet you never heard of it.
That Inevitable Victorian Thing by E.K. Johnson. This is set in an alternative future world where the British Empire never fell.
We have Us Kids Know by J.J. Strong. It's a story of 3 teens that get into some disastrous things.
I have the YA debut from Peter Bognani called Things I'm Seeing Without You. This is a story of a girl who figures out the boy she lost was not the boy she loved.
We have Sneakers. We've showed you this a little bit before. It's a beautiful Bible, basically, for sneakerheads.
And finally, rounding us out is Akata Warrior. This is the sequel to Akata Witch. It's basically been called the Nigerian Harry Potter. That was 2 lines. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. The last one,
I know,
Laura.
yeah. So it's October. We're real close to Halloween. We're feeling spooky. If you haven't seen it, we have a list on Penguin Teen of our Wicked reads. These are some of our creepiest novels. We have a slasher novel. We have Sin Beast. We have exorcisms. Just like anything you could want from an October read, we've got it for you. In that post, you can also read a little bit of each book, and you can also enter to win a stack of them all, which is perfect. Like, basically just stay in all weekend and read them.
Speaking of spooky, it seems we're lacking in the Halloween costume area.
I'm really bad at Halloween costumes. I'm a very last-minute person. I'm not really good at putting a lot of thought into it.
I think I can help you out, Alora. Let's get to it.
These are our book of Halloween costumes. Mine's falling apart. Can you tell what I am?
Are you the Spiral from Turtles All the Way Down?
I don't know how you knew, because my spiral's a little wonky. Oh, it's going down, but this is what I am. Are you Forest of a Thousand Lanterns?
I sure am.
Hey, look at this.
This snake, Julie actually made this. She sent it to us, so the snake is ready for Halloween, and so are we. We'll see you next time, guys. Things are falling apart.